Oklahoma, y'all are taking the L for this story. Don't let the pretty face fool you. This woman is a terrible person and she should not be a parent. But before we get into the details, so I could properly give Oklahoma the L for this, let me give you guys a disclaimer about my content. Let's get it. Some viewers may find the following content offensive and controversial. The information in this video comes from multiple sources, including court records, official police charges, news web articles, and interviews. This video commentary also contains my personal opinions about the facts of this story. The point is to use this story as a cautionary tale in hopes of preventing tragedies like these to children going forward. Viewer discretion is advised. That is your official disclaimer. And I hope you guys are enjoying your 2025. For some of y'all are already in the new year. We're about an hour behind some of you guys, depending on when you're watching this video. We're getting this story from people.com, so thank you for the article. I know it says it has to do with this woman being caught in Florida, but she's from Oklahoma, so yes, Oklahoma, my original home state, is taking the L. An Oklahoma woman was arrested on Tuesday, December 24th, the day before Christmas, after her baby was allegedly abandoned at a Florida hotel and casino. Her name is Ruby Verduzco, 29 years stupid. Okay? She was taken into custody on 2 counts of felony child neglect. A police officer was called to the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood on Christmas Eve and observed an infant wearing a soiled diaper out in the open elements, according to a Seminole Police Department probable cause affidavit. The employee told the officer that 3 men had left the baby by the bell desk and walked away. What? An employee told an officer that 3 men had left the baby by the bell desk and walked away. The baby was allegedly alone for about 30 minutes before the police arrived. 3 men, but what about her? I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, the officer wrote in an affidavit that Verduzco, that woman, arrived about 15 minutes later, alleging she fought with her baby daddy, quote unquote, and the baby was left with some unknown friends who she was unable to name. So I guess she was given that story. She allegedly appeared very intoxicated, displaying bloodshot, watery eyes, slurring of her speech, and a strong odor of an alcoholic beverage emanating from her breath. So here's the thing. If you want to be on your hot girl summer and act like a drunk bitch, then all you have to do is just not have kids. Why? If you're going to have kids, then you're choosing to give up the irresponsible lifestyle and choosing to be a parent. I'm not so sure what's so hard for people to understand that. Once you become a parent, yes, you give up your hot girl ways and irresponsibleness in order to be a parent for a baby that needs you to be responsible. Why is that such a hard concept for people to understand? You ain't got to get pregnant. It's your body, your choice. You ain't got to have no damn kids. You don't have to have sex without contraceptives. Anyway. This woman allegedly told police the baby's name, but was unsure of the date of birth of her child. Wow. Now, according to the affidavit, she called a man who told police that he was the baby's father, and he is in Oklahoma. It makes me wonder if I know who he is, because I know a lot of people out of Oklahoma. He allegedly said that the state should take custody of the child. The man soon called back and told the officer that he was actually in Orlando and wasn't sure if he could come to the Hard Rock Hotel and retrieve his child, per the affidavit. The officer said that he could not verify whether the man was actually the baby's father or not, obviously. The officer said the mother, Verduzco, was arrested due to not knowing who, where, or for what length of time she left her baby. The Florida Department of Children and Families took custody of the infant. Verduzco was booked into the Broward County Jail on a $2,500 bond. You're talking about the life and potential injury, death, anything could have happened to this baby. You should get a $2,500 bond. That's $250 if you get a bail bondsman. That doesn't sound right to me at all. But nonetheless, let me give you guys the fair usage. I don't understand that. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without the authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use. It is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107. Sorry, y'all. It's just something about a $2,500 bond that just sounds to me, in my humble opinion, like Florida just really didn't give a damn here. Nonetheless, leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. I only got a couple of news videos, but let's hear what they had to say. Very short.
Well, a woman is behind bars this morning facing child neglect charges after police say she took a gamble on the safety of her child. It all happened around 8 p.m. at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino on Christmas Eve. Well, a child was found left alone in their stroller with a dirty diaper. According to the arrest report, that mother showed up about 20 minutes after police and appeared to be under the influence. Police say she's facing multiple charges. DCF has taken the child into custody.
Child neglect after they say her baby was found alone at the Hard Rock Casino in soiled diaper. The baby was alone for about 30 minutes before police arrived. A worker told officers that 3 men left that child alone. Eventually, police made contact with the baby's mother, Ruby Verduzco, who they say was intoxicated, and they took her into custody. The baby is now in the care of DCF, and an investigation is underway. Verduzco is charged with child neglect without bodily harm.
Know how ironic that is? Didn't they used to have a TV show called 3 Men and a Baby? Y'all remember that? I didn't watch it, but I know I've heard of it. I don't really like a lot of TV shows. I wouldn't watch stuff, but I knew the names of it. 3 Men and a Baby. I'm pretty sure that was what that was called. But to come up with this story, whether it's true or not, at the end of the day, she knows that she has access and custody and probably had custody of this child, should have been the responsible entity here. Nonetheless, it doesn't sound like the charges are too serious at all. But what's the real story here is that you have a bunch of irresponsible people that clearly are not prioritizing this child. I think that child probably needs to stay in protective custody in DHS, CHS, whatever the hell it is, custody. I forget what it's called. Child Protective Services, CPS. Until somebody can prove that they're going to be a proper parent for this baby. Otherwise, I think the baby's better off in the system. I think she's a horrible person, a horrible representative of Oklahoma, as well as a horrible representative of a mother. I don't personally think that people this young should have kids, and I think this proves to be why. Men under the age of 30 years old shouldn't be fathers, and this woman here is... She's 29. Yeah, there's no reason. She's more than old enough. She's flat out irresponsible. Terrible person. If she sees this, just know DJ Just Jay said it. You're a terrible person. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think, if y'all have more to add to this story, or if you know what the real deal is. All right? Email me, afcmatters@gmail.com. Let me know what's up, and we'll talk about it later. All right? Thank you.